As we know, history is told from the vantage point of the victors, of course, right? And Western society, European society are the victors right now. So the history that we understand is not so much as it being told by them, but it being told from their perspective, from their state of the world, from where they are. And that's what we call Eurocentrism. So when we look at the history of other nations, particularly if you live in the West, then you have a Eurocentric worldview. And that just simply means that you were taught history from the vantage point of the Europeans based on their encounter and their interactions and experience with other civilizations. And what that does is that just enables them to paint a picture that puts them as the core of everything else that's happening. It all starts, particularly in America. When you learn about history in America, you start and you learn about the European history, you learn about the Queen of England, King George, and, King James and the Magna Carta and all. They immediately transition from European history into American history, and that's the transmission, So when it pertains to a people who were thrown into that mix, who didn't come from a European experience, your history was never told, and it was important that you didn't know how you got to where you are, because that would change how you felt about yourself, and we couldn't have you thinking you were anything other than what we wanted you to be for us.